Good morning. Thanks for hitting the like button. Good morning. I didn't get my car time enough to warm up. Let's hit the road. Good morning, Ginger. Good morning, baby. Hey, I've been watching you, honey. You been dropping them, honey. You better push, baby. And that's exactly what you're doing. I am so proud of you. I just seen you post something when I was leaving out the door. I'm going to go back and catch it. You is dropping, girl. I am proud. PPP. Push, honey. Push. Y'all know why my wife was just acting like this morning. Girl, quit doing that. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hit the like button. Please and thank you. I'm on my way to get my tea. Yeah, girl, I see it, honey. I say yes, honey. You is doing it. When you do some suggestion that when you do some videos, put them in your shorts, because your short. How's that car moving so fast? What's wrong with her? Put them in your shorts, because you'll get a lot of views from your shorts from people that you don't even know. I think when I've been dropping, I think I dropped a couple shorts, and in my shorts, you see, I need my coffee. I'm on the way, honey, to Dunkin' Donuts. I'm here now. As soon as I get through this little light. But I dropped some shorts this week. I think I dropped 2. And out of them 2 shorts, Ginger, I gained, I think, like 6 or 7 new subscribers of people that I didn't even know. I mean, this car right here wants some coffee bad. Oh, they're going somewhere else. But, baby, they moving fast. Wait a minute. Why is my wipers sticking like that? These people probably don't have no honey. She said, okay, thanks. Can I have a medium hot tea?
With a medium hot tea?
With 2 sweet and lows. Y'all have any honey yet?
Give me 1 second and let me check.
Okay. But yeah, Ginger, I jumped straight up, honey. And
it does not look like we have any honey, no ma'am.
Okay, baby. Can I get 3? Let me get 3 sweet and lows then.
You said three sweet and lows. What else?
And that's it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
It's gonna be $2.88.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah, start dropping some shorts, honey, and you're gonna see the difference from your channel. I promise you, in like 2 days. Okay, 25 subs. Yes, honey. That is amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing. I am so happy. I said, Ginger ain't over there playing with them. She over there dropping. She don't got time. Yes, PPP, honey. You is definitely dropping it. That's amazing. That's amazing. And that's just off your videos. Now watch what happens when you start doing them shorts. Them shorts right there, that's something serious. And it's a lot of content creators that just drop shorts. They don't even be dropping like videos like I be doing, lives and nothing. That I didn't even know. The whole time I've been coming to Dunkin' Donuts, I did not know the total was outside of the window. I wonder, did anybody else know that? I didn't even know that. I'm slow. Slow to the fact. PPP for life. You hear me? Gang, gang. You hear me? Yes. Positive gonna keep you living longer. It's gonna make you feel better when you get up off of here. Like, Lord, I didn't tear nobody down today. I didn't make nobody feel bad. How you doing, baby?
Hi, good. Hot tea, 88. I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, you fine. You know, it's gonna make you feel good about yourself. You know, putting out information, knowledgeable information, encouraging information. I swear it's a big difference. I swear. Then to be on this side of the fence. Let's say that.
All right, there's your change, baby.
Thank you.
I don't know why. They're sticking to me today.
I said 3 sweet and lows. Yesterday they had the cup real big. That's why I said 3 sweet and lows. But this will be okay.
All right.
I wonder why they had the big cups yesterday.
Maybe we're out because the truck came yesterday, so we might have been. What time did you come?
Same time.
That's why.
That's
the
why.
Truck came after then.
Okay, but this probably perfect though. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but it just make you feel good when you doing something positive and everything. And I said I was gonna come on live this morning. I'm gonna go over here to my little spot that I used to go to every morning. Y'all, the car ain't defrosting this morning or nothing. I'm about to park Ginger so I can see what you saying. I'm gonna park right here. See, I always been. Wait, I gotta put my glasses on, girl. Okay, will you comment and say I've always been versatile my entire life so far? Yes. Me too, honey. Me too. Me too. But you are doing good. You are doing amazing. We're gonna continue to keep sharing you out there, you know, and you doing the work. We ain't doing nothing but just sharing it, but you doing the work. So that is good. That is good. I said I was gonna come live this morning because I got a lot of stuff done yesterday in the restaurant, y'all. I just got the kitchen left, and I wanted the kitchen to be left. Actually the bathrooms too, but the bathrooms I do not mind going in there cleaning these bathrooms myself. I have many friends from different cultures. Yes, and I do too. Exactly. Marissa, Puerto Rican. I got a lot of Mexican friends because the business that I was in before, the Herbalife business, I met so many, and we still good friends right now to this day. But we call each other brother and sister. And he's my spiritual brother too. You know, I have a lot of different culture friends too, so that's good. And then of course my stepfather is Caucasian, and he been my stepfather for 40. I'm 50 and he been my stepfather for 45 years. So, you know, I got a lot of white people in my family too. I mean, yeah, in my family, and I'm friends. One of my best friends was white. Then I got another girl that's white. So I'm versatile all around the board. All around the board. But I can't say I don't have no Chinese friends. I gotta find me a Chinese friend, Ginger. Cause I don't have no Chinese friends. I gotta find one. I definitely gotta find me a Chinese. Oh, I do got a Chinese friend. The lady that do my nails. Oh my God, we is friends. Yes, me and Kim. Yeah, so I think I done cleared it all. I think I done cleared it all up. No, I don't have no. Well, Haitians and Jamaicans, I think they're considered black like us. So, but nationalities, if we going by that. But yeah, I said I was gonna come in here and I was gonna go live, get my live over with for a little while, to make sure, because YouTube, one thing about YouTube, they starting to demonetize channels, if they not being active. It used to be up to a year, but now YouTube they doing a whole bunch of new stuff. I guess because they giving so much early that they felt like they could take a lot of stuff early too. So I'm trying to make sure that I stay active on my page. And I know that, you know, God blessed me with this restaurant. And I'm just going to have to take y'all to work with me every day, because I don't want to just say, okay, God, you gave me this restaurant, so now I ain't going to be able to go up there and encourage the people. No, the devil's a lie, because that's content. Every day with me going to work or preparing for the work, or my customers coming in, grand opening, the start of the restaurant to the open up the restaurant. So it's always gonna be content. My sister in love. Cause really? Wow, that's good, honey. That's good. So It's always going to be content. So don't nobody think that I'm going, because I know a lot of people have started businesses and was a YouTuber and they left their YouTube to start their business, but I'm not, because I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be right here with y'all the whole time. We still having church on Sunday and everything. If I got to be at work on church on Sunday, we going to definitely have it. But I just know that God is just, whew, he's so good. You hear me, Judge? He is so good. And if don't nobody know that he can make a way out of no way, baby, my mind, I woke up this morning and I said, is it a dream? Or do I have these keys right here to this restaurant? Because sometimes I can have some dreams that it be so good that they don't even be, when I wake up, they don't be real. So I'm going to tell you something, how I know that, I can't even break it all the way down yet. But the day I cut my ribbon, I am going to testify completely to let y'all know that it wasn't me at all that done this, that it was nobody but God. Work at a university and I met. I don't know why my comments is kind of cut off. She said, congratulations. You said you met there. I work at a university, so I met. And then they cut your comment off, and then it say there. I wonder why I cut your comment off. Okay, I can hit it. Okay, I work at a university, so I met them there. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, of course, if you work at a university, you done met them all there, honey. You said, congratulations. Thank you. To God be the glory. You hear me? To God be the glory. Because, baby, I'm on fire right now, honey. Obedience is definitely better than sacrifice, honey. You hear me? It's definitely better than sacrifice, because I didn't even know I was here. I had 2 restaurants before, Ginger. But the thing is, I didn't have the stuff that I have in it now. Everything that I wanted in the restaurant, I didn't have. I had, like, the steam tables. I didn't have, like, the grill, the overhead, the ovens, the sinks. I had the sinks. I didn't have the flat top grill. I didn't have it where I can cook. So I had to turn my other restaurants into, like, for hot dogs and sandwiches and stuff like that. I wasn't able to cook like soul food. So the name of the restaurant is called A Blessings Soul Food. What is it? A Blessing Soul Food and Carry Out. And all the words down here is takeout. And I'm from Maryland, so our restaurants that you take out food is called carry out. So it's a blessing soul food carry out restaurant. So we do anything. I wish I lived near you. I wish you did too, honey. I wish you did too. Maybe we can all get together with the PPP and everybody. We could do a meet and greet at the restaurant. I think that would be amazing. Whoever want to join, once I get it up and running really good, because I'm trying to get everything cut on, the gas, everything, because I want to do my Thanksgiving dinner for my family in there. And I don't want my mom to know that I got this restaurant, or my stepdad yet. So if I can have everything done by Thanksgiving, which I know I can, that's where our Thanksgiving dinner will be. But my mom is coming to my house, right? One day will be great. Yes. But my mom and my stepdad, for Thanksgiving, I'm cooking. But I don't want my mom to know that I have the restaurant yet, and I don't want my stepdad to know yet. So on Thanksgiving, they already coming to my house. So I told my daughter that on Thanksgiving, because my daughter's shop is right next door to my restaurant. And I told my daughter, I said, so Thanksgiving morning, just tell them that we're going to all meet at her shop. And then they're going to bring them over to the restaurant next door. So, but I don't want them to know yet. I want to have everything complete. I'm doing my tablecloths today. I'm figuring out what's going to be my centerpieces for each table. But one thing about it, I have to take a deep breath and I have to relax. I don't want to get wore out. I don't want to get stressed out. I don't want to get none of that. I don't want my blood pressure messing with me, because one thing about it, God, he ain't bring me this far to leave me. So that's just what I'm worried. I'm worried about me trying to do too much and start feeling bad. The devil's a lie. So that's what I'm worried about. I tried to sit down last night and do me and my daughter's schedule. We got to do an open interview. Wow, that's really wonderful being next door. Yes. Yes, I'm talking about next door to each other. I'm talking about we share a wall. I can knock on the wall and they can hear me. And my daughter's shop don't have no back doors, but I got 4 back doors, so they can park in the back now like they always wanted to. It's so crazy because my daughter and them always wanted to park in the back of the restaurant and come through. But see, now that I got an extra door that they can use to come through. So they so happy about that. But I just don't want to take on too much. I want to take a deep breath. I want to relax through this thing. I want to be open back by Christmas, but I don't want to be overwhelmed. So we got to do open interviews for I say witnesses, Ginger Girl. Yes. I want to be open for predestined, exactly. But I want to be open for Christmas. For Thanksgiving, I'm going to spend it in there with my family. But Christmas, I want to be open. By Christmas, I want to be open. Christmas Eve is a big day to eat because everybody is cooking their Christmas dinner in their kitchen, and nobody ain't supposed to be in their kitchen or whatever. But I'm not going to do like a soul food on that day. That day right there, I want to be able to do like my steak and cheese, my double cheeseburgers, things like that. Because that's what they're going to be eating. Because you don't want to cook no soul food on Christmas Eve when they going to eat that dinner the next day. So I'm not cooking Christmas dinner. I told my kids, they getting older now. I'm 50, which that's not old, but still, my kids is in their 30s. Except my baby girl. If they going to have Christmas dinner, they going to cook it themselves this year. Pose shorts of your yummy food. Oh, you know I am. That's what's going to be. See, let me tell you something, Jenna. That's what's going to be my daily shorts. So that's why I said I'm not going nowhere off YouTube, because every day that I cook, whatever I cook, it's going up on that short. I'm going to take my phone. It's going up on that short. So my page is still going to be able to work with me. It's still going to be able to work with me. I'm going to take y'all close and personal with me. When I'm in the kitchen cooking, I'm going to have my live on with y'all. Y'all, we going to work. Y'all going to be working with me. Because I can't go nowhere. But I'm up. I got my tea. You say, oh, yes. Yes, I'm going to definitely be in there. I got to go clean the grease traps. The girl that was in there, she didn't even clean the grease traps. Not the grease traps. The deep fryers. And I got 2 deep fryers in there. So I got to go in there today. That's why I made that my last thing to do. I got to go in there and clean both of those. The stove is not bad. I can wipe that down. But everything else, that grease traps, that's what's going to take me. That's going to take me through a lot. But I'm just so excited. And I'm just ready for everything to just get done. And I'm ready to be able to tell y'all my full testimony of this thing. Far as I already told y'all that, I done had to go through hell for like a month, and I didn't even know why I was under attack. And then at the end, you find out why you under attack. Like, what happened? Like, what was going on? Like, why was I under attack like that? It's because God get ready to bless you. He get ready to bless you when you trying to figure out, like, I go this way, this happened. Being attacked by this. I understand my use of my own. Let me hit it so I can see. I understand my using my own curry out and mini grocery store. Right. My own and they curry out. You say you want your own mini Wait, what is it? You said your dad. You said my dad used to own a curry out and a mini grocery store. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Now that's amazing. Now that's one thing that I want, Ginger. I want me a grocery store, honey. Because one thing about it, everybody gonna be there. Yes. Good morning, blessed hands, baby. How you doing? Good morning, good morning. Me and Ginger in here just chit chatting. It's like me and Ginger on the phone. We the only ones in here. Blessed hands, welcome, baby, welcome. But yeah, that's what I want. I want me a grocery store, because one thing about it, somebody gonna be in that door all day long. You hear me? Especially when the storms come. I gotta get my food truck today, and I gotta get it parked behind my behind the restaurant. I was gonna sell my food truck, but everybody talked me out of it. They was like, "No, don't sell your food truck." I definitely was. I was getting ready to just put a ticket on it. I was about to sell it. I was definitely about to sell it. But that was a blessing too, and I know God gave that to me for a reason, so I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it. But I sure was about to put a ticket on it. Definitely put a ticket on it. But I'm just thankful. I'm just so thankful, y'all. You hear me? I'm talking about, I know it's gonna be a long road in this walk with this restaurant, honey. But I'm telling you, I know God wouldn't give it to me if he knew I couldn't do it. Hey, listen, Ginger, I'm glad you said that, because see, I have a party room. And that room right there, I want that room right there to make the money, most of the money. Because the guy's coming Sunday to paint that room for me. I want it all white. And he's going to paint that one of the walls in there white. I'm going to keep the mustard color, so it's mustard and white. And then the trim is black. But it was some Hispanic people that was in there. So they had all these colors, y'all. Now, they had all these colors, let's just say that. But I'm getting ready to make the event room all white, and I want that room to be so beautiful. So I'm gonna be working on that event room. That's gonna be my last thing I work on. But he's coming to paint it Sunday. So long as he paint it, I'll be fine with it. But I can't handle all that green and that yellow in there, because it's too many colors going on. But I'm gonna definitely keep that for that's gonna be my event room for like baby showers, wedding parties, and they can rent the whole restaurant because it is so big. And then I'm going to use it for incubator kitchens. Incubator kitchens is I'm going to do so much, anything to make $1. Incubator kitchens is if people like doing catering jobs and they don't have a restaurant and they cook out their house, they can rent. They do that in Maryland. They can rent the kitchen to do their big catering jobs and cater their food up there and take it out. And food trucks. If you have a food truck and you don't have a kitchen with that's USDA approved, I want to use it for that. Like people that got food trucks, they need to bring their food truck somewhere to, to wash their dishes and stuff like that. I'm going to also let people, and I'm going to do that for free, because the guy that I use his kitchen, he didn't charge me a dime, and I will not charge nobody nothing because he blessed me. So anybody with a food truck, not anybody, but people that need somewhere to use for their food truck, I'm definitely there for them. It's gonna be a lot of things that I do. A lot of things. I think we're gonna do open mic, unspoken word there. We're gonna have different nights. Yes, right, Ginger. So that's what it's gonna be. But I got a mind that don't never stop moving. So it's gonna be so many different things that I do. Blessed Hand said, my brother have a good truck. He pulls on the projects and make 300 each time. Yes, honey. A food truck. Yes. You hear me? Them food trucks make some money, honey. Now, down here in this little town right here, and I only was selling hot dogs, bless hands. Just hot dogs, but I got this special chili that everybody go crazy over. North Carolina is the state for the hot dogs. They known for their barbecue and they hot dogs. So back in the days when I used to come down here, I'm like, dang, them hot dogs be so good. And all of those people have passed away. So I said, I got to come up with a chili that can turn these hot dogs into something. When I did that, I'm telling you, these people love these hot dogs. And it's the red hot dogs, the bright leaf hot dogs. And I'm going to I used to have it on my truck, and down here I was making almost $1,500 a week to $1,000 to $1,500 a week off just hot dogs and little sandwiches and stuff. My brother have a real restaurant and a real stove on his truck. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it. He was blessed hands, because I wouldn't even think. But you know what? The health department, they do different things in different states. Because baby, let me tell you something. If I could have did that, the mindset that I got, I would have been just like your brother. I promise you. Mine's health is supposed to be like, miss, no, you got to take that off. But honey, if it were up to me, I would have done that. Now I put a hot plate up there. I definitely put a hot plate up there. Real refrigerator and a real stove. Wow. She said, that's great, bless hands. Honey, I wish I could have did it. Oh, your brother definitely going, he killing it over there with that. He definitely doing it. Honey, I would have did it too if I could have had. These people down here, in this little small town here, baby, they is strict about everything. But the good thing about it, that the health inspector that started me with my first restaurant is my pastor. You know, he's one of my pastors. So he always gets me together, whatever I need. Let's read my last comment. Ginger said, WL, read my last comment. You said, that's great, bless hand. You said, oh, I see it now. I didn't even see it. You said, girl, you from the DMV. You know how to hustle. Oh, you better know it. Hey, baby, we got it in us bad. You hear me? Ginger, we got it in us bad. That is terrible. Girl, I'm talking about terrible. I be like, when is my mind going to slow down? When is it going to slow down? It won't slow down. You is definitely, you definitely right. My mind goes crazy, honey. Everybody be thinking I'm crazy, because I'm like, let me do this, let me do that. You know, because I make boots, I make little pouches, I make headbands, I chop up clothes, I cook, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that I can't do. My man, I've been with him 3 years. He's still like, girl, I ain't know you could do that. I ain't know you could do that. Redo this, I redo that. Catering, I mean, it ain't nothing that I can't do or I won't do, and I won't Google it. It's like God will give me a vision of it. My second job is traveling nurse. You better get it, honey. You better get the corn. Yes, you better get the bag. Yes. Talking about my second job as a traveling nurse. Shoot, that's good. Yeah, you better get that corn, baby. Because there's definitely a corn out here to be made. And the people just in there, you know, their health and everything is good. Because I sat down for 6 months, Ginger, not doing nothing. And honey, I sat in that house, like that girl on The Color Purple, and near about rotted to death. You hear me? I sat in there and near about rotted to death, just sitting there. Mind playing, I'm working in my head and still be on social media. Girl, that's what I'm talking about. And social media, once you get monetized, this is your job too. So you definitely got to count this for a job, because once you get to your 1,000 subscribers, you can get another bag. You know, you definitely about to get another bag. So honey, you got plenty jobs, plenty bags, and there's plenty bags to be made. Definitely plenty bags to be made. So you got 3 jobs. Because social media is definitely one, because they pay these people out here. They pay them. They pays them. They pay out here. I've been having a lot of time. Bless hands said I hustle my ass. I have 2 different jobs today, and it's my own business. Yes, bless hands. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Yes, you hear me? That's that power right there, honey. It ain't used to be like this. It used to be the men out there working hard and hustling and all of that, and we sit home and baby, you better get out of my face. I'm gone. And my man, he get on my nerves sometimes because he be like, when I was on the food truck, you should just stay home today. Why? So I'm like, he ain't right in the head a little bit sometimes because I'm gone. I'm gone. If I be cleaning up so hard because I got OCD, and he be like, you just sit down. It makes me feel bad. Not feel bad. Make me kind of mad when you tell me to sit down. You see I'm in here cleaning up. What type of woman do you want, baby? Because my OCD, it's not going to let me sit down. I got to keep going. Just because I'm 50, that don't mean nothing, honey. 50 ain't nothing. 50 is the new 30. I was getting ready to say 20, but I'm just going to say 30. I ain't going to push it too much. Shoot. And I got to move. It seems like we're on a 3-way call like back in the day. Yeah, girl, it do. It definitely do, because ain't nobody up here with us. They say, I ain't want to go over there. Not this morning. Yeah, it's like we on a 3. Me, you, and Bless Hands. That's it. But, baby, I got to keep on going. I got to keep on going. And I love people. So, that's so healthy when you love people. You know what I'm saying? 50 is the new 40. You said the new 40. I say the new 30, honey. You done pushed it back. I say the new 30. I'm 30, Ginger. I am 30. Yes, honey. And I don't. And the thing about it is that I don't feel 50. You know, when people be like, "How you feel?" I be like, "I feel fine." You know what I'm saying? I don't feel none of that 50 stuff. I'ma keep on moving and see. I get to see my mother. My mother is about to be 70 in April the 27th. You said new 30. Yes, honey, I'm 30. And I'm gonna start speaking life. You hear me? Because you gotta speak life, honey, into them dry bones. I'm gonna be like, I'm 30. They already be saying like, you don't look no 50. Yes, honey, I'm 30, baby. My son is 33. My daughter is 31, and one is 25, and I'm 30 with them. Shoot. But I'm gonna start speaking life over mine, honey. I'm 30. But my mother get ready to be 70 in April. She's 69 now. My mother looks so good, y'all. I mean, her face, her skin is like a milky brown. Like, her skin is so beautiful. And then she got her hair is black, and it got the gray mixed in it. My mother is a beautiful black woman. But the thing is that my daughter is 29, my son 26. Ginger, how old are you? Yes, honey. You 29 too. You 29 too, baby. But my mother, she having problems in her back and her legs and her arms, and you know what I'm saying? So that makes me want to like, look, just keep on going. Just keep on going. But I be having to tell my mother, look, girl, you start speaking. Hey, Miss Liv, good morning, baby. Good morning. But I tell my mother, you're going to have to start speaking life in the bones. You know, you got to. And I mean, y'all, I don't want to. My grandmother got like that. My grandmother got like that, taking care of my grandfather because he was bedridden. And my grandmother like broke herself down, turning and pulling and pushing and doing this right here. I'm stressed out and stuff. And one thing about stress will hurt you. I'm not going to say kill. I'm going to say hurt you. And anything that's going into this new chapter with me that's not going to keep a smile on my face. And I sit down and I tell my man this too. I got to keep a smile on my face. When you going through like stressful things, we're around the same age. Okay, don't tell it then, honey, because I'm 30. So you must be 29. But anything that's, you know, stressful, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it because I have carried everybody bricks for so long. And when I say bricks, I mean they problems, they issues, everything. And now it's time for me to give them their bricks back and carry my own. You know, because I mean, a lot of bricks, you carrying everybody else's bricks, them bricks will get on top of you and weigh you down, honey. So now it's time for everybody to carry their own bricks. Because I can't be out here carrying other people's bricks for them, other people's problems for them, and I got my own bricks. I don't want to be high risk for stroke or heart attack, and I'm just gonna keep it real this morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be out here high risk for stroke or heart attack and stuff like that, carrying somebody else's bricks. My grandmother carried her youngest son, which is my uncle, bricks, and that's what stroked her out. You know, she didn't pass away from it, but she was carrying my uncle bricks because he couldn't get it together. You know, and I can't tell that whole story, but she carried this man bricks. I don't want to carry nobody bricks and get sick from carrying somebody bricks. You say, I agree. I am no longer a bricklayer. Hey, you better say it this morning, girl. Yes, sir. You hear me? You got to get them bricks back, baby. You going to have to build your own house. Because I'm over here trying to build mine. I done did all I could do. And when you didn't learn from that right there, then I don't know what to tell you. That's right, amen. You say, I'm no longer a bricklayer. You better say it. I'm not doing it no more. And because it causes so much stress on you. I had a group of females that said they were my friends. I carried their bricks for years. You hear me? I mean, I would carry their bricks on top of me. You hear me? And when they got it together, I hardly even hear from them. Because, see, they laid all them bricks on me. They was like, sometimes people be looking for somebody to lay their things on. You know what I'm saying? Let me go call her and let me put this on her spirit, especially if they know what type of person you is. And see, I'm a burden holder. I hold people burdens. So, you know, they know, okay, let me call her and let me get this off of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through this, I'm going through that. So I call her and she gonna get into it. She gonna make me feel better. And then I'm gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, limo early this morning. But you got to be careful when people is calling you to give you they bricks. You gonna have to be like, and get them bricks back to them, baby. Just like Ginger said, she is no longer a bricklayer. I have to start walking again. I gotta hit your comments so I can see the whole thing. I don't know why. Oh no. Ginger, I had to made you a moderator, child. I don't even know what I'm doing. But it say I have to start walking again and being girl, honey, Ginger, this is the week. I ain't got no time to be playing with them sodas and them daggone Reese cups and stuff. I got to keep it healthy. Ginger, I have made you a moderator, child. I don't even know what I'm doing. But anyway, you fine. But I'm telling you, I just can't hold nobody bricks no more. I can't do it. Because this project right here is going to be a lot. I'm not going to say overwhelming because God did not place this in front of me. My problem is snacking. Yes. And see, that's my problem too. But I'm about to get it together because I'm about to drink water. I ain't going to be able to drink like a whole bunch of water because I'm going to be at work and I ain't going to be able to keep going to the bathroom backwards and forward. But if I'm sitting around talking about I'm 30, I'm going to have to act like I'm 30. And I'm talking about as far as in my body weighs and stuff like that. I'm going to have to make sure I got that water. And working in that restaurant is so big and I'm going to have to go backwards and forward. That was going to be my track. But my water, and I will lose pounds and inches and everything in there. Because I swear, when I left out of there yesterday, I knew I have lost some inches yesterday because I have sweated bad in there. I sweated bad. But this season right here, y'all, we cannot carry nobody else's bricks. I'm telling you, my grandmother had a stroke carrying her youngest son bricks. Because she worried so much. This, that, and the third. Like, he was always doing this, and doing that, and doing this. And it was just a time. And then when my grandmother passed away, the siblings began to carry his bricks, except my mother. My mother said I'm not carrying nobody else's bricks because my mother, like, I got 2 children, and my mother got my brother. My mother had to carry his bricks for a while until he got his mind together. You know, and my grandmother left this world. Her last, basically, some of her last words was, "Take care of him." Like, now you about to leave, ma. Talking with love, you'll open a restaurant. Yes, ma'am. You got to catch my video from yesterday, but I'm gonna go live in there. I'm gonna go live in there this morning when I get over there. So, Miss Love, you will definitely see it. Keep your notifications on, baby. But my grandmother left this world. Before she left, she tried to tell everybody else to take care of her son. His name Ricky. She'd be like, I'm grown and rusty now. And she'd be like, y'all take care of Ricky. And the family began to do it. They began to do everything that he needed to do. Everything. So she passed them bricks along. She did. She passed them along. So other people began to carry his bricks. Begin to carry her leftover bricks. You know, so I can't do that, you know. And I was carrying all my kids' bricks, honey, because I was trying to make sure that they was good before. If God called me home, I want them to be on this earth and know how to handle business and everything. And they do. All 3 of them. You hear me? They really, really do. But in this season, we can't carry nobody bricks. They're going to have to figure that thing out. For one, we taking the place, the brick carriers, us. We taking God's place because we not giving them time enough to go to God and tell them what their problem is. If they need something, they just pick up the phone and call us. Miss Linda, good morning, LTW Ginger. See, just waking up, getting my coffee ready, and a little self-care. Listen to love that. Girl, okay, Miss Linda. I'm over here. Girl, I'm over here with my tea. Y'all know this is my spot. I used to sit at every morning to talk to y'all. I said, let me pull over here this morning. But yeah, they gonna have to carry their own bricks in this season right here, baby. Because baby, I gotta carry my own now. Because I do not want to be stressed out at work, and with other people's stuff. I ain't gonna do it. We got to leave room for God. What did God say? When somebody come to you and be like, yes, I need this right here, that, you said, yes, I remember that spot. Yes, Miss Linda, you know, we were here every morning like clockwork, baby. Every morning. But, we just going to have to let them carry their own bricks this time because it's for our health. It's for our health. If y'all can see, like, the stuff that's going on around on the YouTube channel, like, they passing each other bricks backwards and forward to each other, you know, a lot of them is not healthy and things like that. We can't do that over here in PPP. You know, we can't do that. You don't want to be around that because you don't want them spirits to jump. You want to be able to listen to something that's positive, that it can penetrate through you. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, sister, you threw that nugget out today. I got it. I receive it. You know, you showed me this. You know, Ginger, I looked on your page and you threw out that. You know, I can use that right there in my daily life. You know, so that's going to keep us healthy. So that's where I'm at with the PPP. Because you don't always want to hear bad news and, you know, things like that, and yelling and cussing and saying the worst things that you can ever say to somebody, and that stuff penetrating into you. You know, sometimes, like my pastor used to say, I need y'all to pray for Sister, saying Sister Marie. And somebody will say, what's wrong? He said, you rather not know. He said you shouldn't know what's wrong with her. You should just pray, because it's dangerous sometimes to know, you know. I just be admiring your food. I just be admiring your food. I love some food and I need to stop picking out so much. Miss Love, thank you, baby. Honey, you ain't seen nothing. Yeah, I'm really gonna be able to show you something. Jenna said I enjoyed the good conversation mornings. Yes, honey, we're gonna have to get back on it. Before I start work, that's when I'm going to have my camera on, or y'all going to be in the kitchen with me. But yes, my pastor used to say, we probably don't need to know what's wrong with a person. He said, because sometimes it's dangerous to know. Sometimes it's dangerous to know. So just pray for me. When a person say, just pray for me, just pray. God, whatever it is that they going through, Father God, I ask you just to cover them, heal them, or whatever. We don't need to know everything, God. We don't want all that stuff in our spirit. You don't want it. It's just healthy to intake good stuff. It's very healthy. It's very healthy. It is. And PPP, I'm telling y'all, when I wake up every Sunday to do the church service up here, the enemy, I have been attacked by the enemy so many times. As soon as I get ready to push the button, I'm attacked. You know, I could be going through I don't know what, but I still got to push that button. The enemy shut me down. I supposed to did church one day at 10 o'clock. I couldn't do it to 12 because the enemy had there attacked my body. Amen. Just had to pray for whatever they're going through. You better say it. Don't be sitting there asking, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Because if you know you all in their business and, you right, Miss Love. That's right. Yes, I'm starting to cut back on negative platforms. You better say it. That's why I said if we all could just, keep it going over here with this PPP, you know what I'm saying? We'll have somewhere to run to. It's just like an alcoholic and they out at night. They went to recovery, but they feel like they want to drink. And you pick up the phone and call somebody like, look, I'm at this liquor store about to get drunk. So we see like the negative going on. Somebody from PPP need to push live. It don't matter who it is. Somebody need to push the live button so we can stay out the bushes. Because we still nosy. Just because we pushing PPP, I'm going to keep a G. We still nosy. We still going to go. But it's not healthy. Because of the things that's being said. Oh my God. The things that's being said. And it's going into us. It's going in our spirit. It's the things that's being said is going into our spirit. So as soon as we know what they gonna say and how they gonna say, honey, we got to push the live button. Hey girl, look, I almost was in them bushes. You hear me? And be like, girl, you saved me. Yes, that's what type of party that we got to have. Because it's not healthy for us to listen to somebody say the most disgusting things that you could ever say. When I was doing my commentary, it was some places that I go, but I wouldn't go all the Especially when you got kids of your own, you can't really put your mouth on nobody else's kids. Somebody relationship, you can't put your mouth on people's relationships. That's why when the truth and them was going on, I said, I don't touch people's marriages. You know what I'm saying? But abuse is abuse. That's it, and that's all. That's all I can say about it. I don't touch people's marriage because that's between them and God. Because when you get married, you go in front of God. Because God, He honors marriage. He honors it. So when you go in front of Him, that marriage belongs to Him, and He got to work that thing out. He going to give her, He going to let her know. God said, "Follow thou save husband." You hear me? He didn't say, "Follow thou abusive husband." He said, "Follow thou save husband." I had a good dream about my mom night, and she confirmed that I gotta read. I gotta push the button so I can see it. I had a good dream about my mom last night, and she confirmed that I am on the right path. Look at God. Won't He do it? Won't He do it, Ginger? Yes. And my grandmother, that's who I dreams about all the time. My grandmother's spirit was so beautiful. She didn't judge. She didn't do none of that, honey. And she was caring. And I got so many of her ways that it is a time. You hear me? It's a time. But see, God, He didn't take me through as much. Ginger said yes. He didn't take me through as much as my grandmother went through. Because my uncle, he was addicted to crack cocaine. He was an alcoholic, and my grandmother ran down worried about him on her last days. And I've been just finding me something else to do. playing stress-free games and trying to get my sewing machine. Yes, Miss Love, get that sewing machine out, honey. Yes, get it out and let us see some stuff too, honey. Let us see some stuff that would definitely occupy your mind. Hobbies for the ones that don't work. Find a different hobby. You can go on a Dollar Tree and find some things. It's this lady on YouTube. I don't know what her name is on her channel, but it's Die something. She make a lot of stuff from the Dollar Tree, like different little hobbies for the ones that just at home, that kind of keep your mind occupied and stuff. Because this stuff is not healthy. This stuff have went to a whole nother level, baby. When I tell you it went to a whole nother level, it went to a whole nother level. I'm talking about the most disgusting things being said. But my grandmother, her son, the one that she stressed herself out until she passed away. Okay, God, he began to place my child in my life, and I told this story before. And my son, most beautiful, wonderful, handsomest child. You hear me? And my son was going with this girl. This is how addiction works. He was going with this girl as his high school sweetheart. His high school sweetheart cheated on him with his cousin, which would be on my father's side. Yes, I post some Dollar Tree today. Did you? Okay, I'm going over there to check them out because, honey, I love me a channel, honey, and I love watching that stuff. Good morning, LTWL Mars and chat. Good morning, Marissa. So my son got cheated on by this girl, and his cousin, which is on my father's side, because your mother's side usually don't do stuff like that. And plus, my kids didn't grow up down here in North Carolina, so they really weren't close. They ain't know each other, but they still carried the same blood. Okay, so close cousins, because my father and his mother are brothers and sisters. So that he's my first cousin. He my son's second cousin. But anyway, my son had a baby. He had a baby. He had a baby. She had a baby by my little cousin. My son first love. I work 4-time nights and sleep during the day, but my off days I be online, but pushing back. Oh, okay, Miss Love. Yes, ma'am. It takes growth, baby, because, honey, I'm so lost out here. I don't even be knowing all the little nicknames or none of that. But so my son, when he found this out and she broke his heart, that was his first love. He even bought her a ring. So my son started drinking, and he was drinking and drinking, and he was just drinking, trying to take the pain away. Because for some reason, that spirit told him that if you drink me, that I'm gonna take the pain away. You're not gonna be able to think about the hurts. That's what the spirit will tell you. Like, just drink me as much as you can. Just drink me until you numb, and then you will be able to get it off your mind how bad she cheated on you, how she had a baby by your cousin. Just drink me. That's how the spirits talk. Just drink me. So my son began to drink and drink and drink until that spirit had a hold over him. While he drunk, that's when I would talk to him. I said, do you know how handsome you are? I said, do you know that God still loves you? You got to keep talking into their spirits. I said, do you know you are better than this? Because you want to talk to them while they drunk or even they high, because you going to blow they high. He didn't want to hear nothing from me. He did not want to talk to me, but I'm going to talk to him, because I got to be able to. I'm not talking to my son. I would talk to the spirit that was in my son. And I began to tell that spirit, you can't have my child. And I prayed and prayed and prayed. My son have then got addicted to the alcohol, but he was off. He had got over the hurt. See, the hurt is gone now from the girl, but the alcohol done snatched him in. See, the enemy will use anything. See, he ain't thinking about her no more. He done finally got that off the heart. But in the midst of him trying to cover up the hurt through the alcohol have snatched him to the point where he couldn't help it. So he had got in another relationship, y'all. He's a supervisor on a job now. This is his past. But he was going with another girl, and he did a communicated threat to her old boyfriend. I'm laughing because it be beautiful things happening after that. Thank God he has been delivered. Honey, delivered and set free. Yes, Miss Love. Delivered and set free. 3 years now. And God get all the glory. You hear me? So he was going with another girl, because remember, he over that girl, but that demon, that spirit, that alcohol had done snatched him up, that he's still drinking now, when he trying to figure out, look, I don't want to no more, and I'm trying to figure out why in the hell am I still drinking, because the addiction have snatched you up in the midst. That's why we're not supposed to band-aid a situation and a problem with alcohol and drugs and stuff, because after that problem is gone, that alcohol and that drug done got you and snatched you up. So, just say God is awesome. He is amazing. Yes, he is. So he got with this other girl. He done drunk for a whole year, strong. I'm talking about drunk. And if you see my son, he on my shorts, and you be like, what in the world? But God is good. So, he was going with this other girl. My son, he's from a cussing family. He know how to cuss you out real good. Him and my brother, they can cuss real good. You hear me? I'm talking about so good, child. You would cry. I wouldn't, because I was down with him. I knew how to cuss somebody out real good too. So he was going with this girl. He picked up the phone one day, and her baby father was over there. Something happened. I don't know what the details was, but he have cussed her out so good and cussed them out, and I don't know what he said. But whatever he said, my son had to do 90 days. Yes, all glory goes to God. Yes, it does. My son had to do 90 days in jail. My son is not no thug. You hear me? My son is not no thug. He's not no drug dealer. He's not none of that. He is a blue-collar worker. You hear me? But at this time, he wasn't really working. He would get a job and lose it because it was the alcohol. The alcohol said, don't get up and go today. You know, we got a hangover. So anyway, he got up and he looked. The police was at the door. They took him on down to the jailhouse. And he had a DWI with not driving the car. He was sitting in the car. That was how he had got on probation. He was sitting in the car. He wasn't driving the car. And I didn't know you can get locked up for that, y'all. He was sitting in the yard, and this is how they locked him up. But God do things, because I argued that thing down, but I had to understand it. So anyway, he went to jail for 90 days. I was so hurt. I was so broken. I did not want my baby in there, because my baby ain't one of them. My baby ain't no punk now. And everybody respect him, because they be like, dang, that's the only dude that's not out here in these streets that you just can't do what you want to do to him. So he went to jail, and he was just like in there, and he was like, Mom, he was in good spirit. I went to go see my baby every weekend. And then he called me 3 weeks later, and he said, Mom, he said, they want me to go to a dog program. And I said, what is that? He said, that's a program where, you know, for people that have that drink, you know what I'm saying, or people that's on drugs. My son didn't do drugs. He just was an alcoholic. The same thing, or worse. Probably a worse worse addiction. So he said that I won't have to be locked up in the jail. I'll be out. And he said it mostly looked like a college. So now I was like, yeah, you better go ahead and do it. But I'm saying that so he can get out the jail. I'm not thinking about like, okay, they're going to be teaching him this about the alcohol. He going to get off of it. I didn't even go that far with it. I just wanted my baby, because I was, as a mother at that time, want my baby out this jail. So my son started calling me, and he was like, Mom, because it's away from the house now. And he was like, just, you know, you just call me. I'm going to call you every day. You don't got to just come pick me up when it's over. So my son started calling me, and he was like, Mom, I ain't drinking no more. You know what I'm saying? I said, are you serious? He was like, yeah, Mom. He said, we sat in these classes. So those Alcohol Anonymous classes work. He sat in there, and he gave that alcohol up, right up in there, y'all. It done been 2 years. I think it's 2 years. It had been 2 years. My son have not touched a drink. When he called me the other day, he said, Mom, no, I called him. And I said, boy, what you doing? He talking about nothing. He talking about something. Don't it feel good to talk to your son? And he ain't drunk. I said, boy, you better get that thing to God. You hear me? So we got to be careful when we going through things and saying that we want to drink. Because that alcohol demon will talk. It will tell you, just drink me and you ain't going to worry about this no more. Just drink me. And then the problem will be gone, but the addiction is going to stick. So we definitely have to be careful because that enemy come in all shapes, forms, and fashion. Now my son is he is a manager on his job. He has his own family. He has his own house. He just got him a new car, you know. So that's God. He gonna restore everything that the devil took from you. He's going to restore it. He's going to restore it. He's so happy. And these are not his biological children. But, honey, when I tell you he take care of these kids like they came out of his... Yes. You hear me? He dressed them kids just like he do. You know, you look at them kids and, you know, you feed somebody long enough, them children start looking like you because the oldest one looked just like him. And they call him stepdad. And them babies love him. He do their birthday parties. He take them everywhere. And he treat them like they his. So I definitely got to treat them like they his. She said, that's great. It is. Because, baby. But, honey, we just sitting here talking about some things that, you know, some things that you know that we overcame. But I know it's going to be a little bit of bumps in the road. So I got to put my seatbelt on. Because anything that God gave you or giving you, you're going to have to go through. You're going to have to go through the fire. Because I have been in the fire for almost 2 months, baby. So already know that, you know, y'all lift me up in prayer. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pray for me because I already know what it consists of when you serving God. I already know what it consists of. So I need my sisters to, you know, hold me up because it's going to be a process. I'm telling you, it ain't going to be like, okay, I'm going to go down here and get my permit and everything is going to be fine. Okay, I got to go get the gas cut on. No, that's not it. That's not walking for God. You said always, sis, thank you. When you walking for God, you don't never know what you going to run into. What kind of hurdles and twists and turns. See, I'm prepared. I'm not going into this thing like, yes, I got this restaurant. It is going to be a piece of cake. No, ma'am. Because, see, God gave this thing to me. So that will make the devil mad. So he got to try his hand. So I just got to be able to stand in the paint, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I know God going to fix it, but you still got to go through it. Like, I know that fire going to be hot, you know, but I got to go ahead and I just got to touch it. Because it's going to cool off. You know, it's going to get better. That's how you got to go into it. Just don't never think it's a piece of cake. Because anytime you serving God, you're going to hit some hills. You got to climb. You got to go through some pressing, some crushing. It's a lot that you got to go through. And I'm not going in this thing naive. Like, yes, y'all, I got this restaurant and everything is going to be great. I'll be a fool. Because, see, God gave it to me. So the enemy always going to try to send his imps and his elves and his witches and his warlocks. He going to always do it. But God said he get his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. Right, I understand when God gives you. Let me hit your thing. Right, I understand when God gives it to you. Yes, ma'am. You better know. Marissa said right. Yes. You better know it. Don't be sitting there thinking, oh, she got a restaurant that's so great. She can go through the fire. Because I told you where it came from. It came from God. You got to be praying. Like, instead of celebrating, celebrate too. But I need you to pray for me. Because, see, this thing, I can't tell that testimony, how it happened until I cut that ribbon. But just know that when you see somebody get a big blessing like that and it come from God, and you know it came from God, you say, I got to pray for her. Say, I got to pray for her. I got to pray for her. I went through it before I got it, and the enemy, and I'm not speaking no power into it, because I'm just keeping it real with myself. When you serving God, you ain't going to be walking no little easy road, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. Honey, it's time for me to go in prayer to turn my plate down. And see, that's what the enemy don't want. He don't want no fasting in this. But I got to go ahead and fast. You hear me? Because I got to get strong. Because I got to be able to cleanse myself out and get ready to fight this fight with these damn demons. You can't go in this thing dirty. You got to go clean. So I got to start fasting. For everything that God promised me, I got to go in the war. So Monday, whatever it is that I, love, because we not supposed to love stuff, I'm going to have to turn it down. I'm going to have to turn it down. I'm going to have to turn it down because I know it's like I'm getting ready for a fight. That's how it is. Like Mike Tyson and them, before they used to fight. Thank you, baby. Yes. Miss Love says sending prayers in advance, and we ask God to cover you in the blood. Thank you. See, we being smart. You know what I'm saying? Because we know, like, okay, she about to get this new house, but we got to keep my sister in prayer because we already know that the devil mad. We already know he mad, so we got to be able to see. We beating the enemy to his own game when we doing that. My friend just hit the $1 million lottery. Oh my God, y'all, we got to keep her in prayer. It's good. We congratulate you, and to God be the glory. But we got to make sure we pray because them demons is mad. They try to stop her from winning it, but now that she got it, now they still got to try their hand again. But you got to be strong in that fight. Anytime that you get blessed like that, you got to go ahead and prepare. It's war. It's war. It's war. It was war before I got it. And I didn't even know what I was getting into. I just tried to figure, like, why am I going through all this crushing, this pushing, this pressure, this fire? I didn't know what I had to go through. I did not know what was to come. I did not know I was about to do this. But I knew something was to come because the devil was so mad. Like, why is he so mad at me? What I done? And then I wake up one morning with these keys. That's prime example. So when you going through the war, you don't give up. You got to keep on going. Because you ain't going to never be able to get to the key if you give up. Oh, okay. Yes, I can't take it no more. Yes, the enemy, he getting the best of me. The devil is a lie. Because whatever it is that God got for me, because I know he not taking me through this right here for nothing. But now that I got it, the devil's saying, dang, what I'm going to do now? But, honey, that's why it's time. You got to get in. You got to get your power. Now, the Holy Spirit there, but you got to get clean. You got to turn down some stuff. You got to get that oil back flowing in you. So when the enemy come up, you know what I'm saying? When he hear no weapon formed against me shall prosper, he feel that thing from your gut. And he don't got no other choice but to flee. Right. So that's what I got to do because already know. But y'all, yes. I thank y'all so much on this morning. Y'all, I missed this little spot over here, y'all. Well, I'm talking about every morning we were right here by the 701 sign. Do you hear me? Actually, when we was out here cutting the ribbon for the grand opening, going to be an awesome shot. Yes, and we are going to be live. I'm going to put it up on I'm gonna put it up, Lord allow, I'm gonna put it up on my light and just let it sit so I don't have to even ask nobody to hold it or nothing. We're gonna make sure it's done and done right because Y'all have been through these processes with me. Y'all been listening to my little rants and raves and conversations and stuff like that. And y'all going to be there with me. And one day when we get our PPP team strong, when we know who is who and who going with us, we are going to do a meet and greet at a Blessings. Jane Ginger, what's our name? A Blessings soul food carry out restaurant. Then we won't have to rent no building or nothing like that. See, all of this right here, God bless me that I want to be able to share it with everybody. The only thing you will have to do is just get there. And that's it. So when we get our team, we get our team strong, we are definitely going to do that. So I'm just thankful. She said, yes, Ginger, that's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm excited. And y'all just lift me up in prayer. And if any one of y'all going through anything, I ask God to cover y'all. Send you the overflow in whatever that you're doing or you're trying to do. Give you strength, wisdom, and understanding of what's about to happen and what's to come. Ask God to give you the spiritual ears and eyes to be able to see the enemy before he come. Because God tests my body. We need PPP t-shirts. Exactly. And my daughter said that she will make them. She was supposed to make my shirts for when I had the channel before. So I'm going to get her to get them t-shirts together. Now that she'll be with me every day again, that she said she's going to bring her equipment to the shop, because we got to put that in the office, because she's going to make shirts for the restaurant too. It's going to be the shirts for the restaurant is going to be called I ate at a Blessings. But the PPP shirts could be pushing people to purpose, and then PPP on the back or something like that, and coffee mugs. You better say it. You better say it. She's supposed to be doing my door today. Yes, you better say it, honey. We got to get strong out here so they can know, like, look, they over there pushing people to purpose. They over there, positive pages are popping. Yes, Marissa, PPP. Marissa been hashtagging it, y'all. Hashtag. She been hashtagging that thing. You hear me? So we definitely got to get it. So I'm going to make sure that she get that done. But the kids go back to daycare on Monday, so I'll be able to have more time with her, because since the kids been out of daycare when they had the flu, they had to stay out 5 days. So now she's with me again on Monday. So we're going to move the equipment in. I got to move the desks in and all of that stuff and get our office and stuff together. But we definitely going to do that. Yes, hashtag PPP. Hey, you hear me? Yes, honey. Yes. But I am excited for each and every one of y'all and y'all blessings. The ones that's just got a blessing and the ones that got a blessing that's coming. And I ask God to cover each and every one of you, your family, anyone that's connected to you, even your enemies. We've asked God to pray for them. Strengthen us, God. Strengthen us. Strengthen us for anything that we don't even know that, that's to come. Marissa said, because I believe in the movement. You better say it. Because we coming. You hear me? We coming. And we coming strong. Yes, we coming and we coming strong. We ain't in competition. That's a fact. We ain't in competition with nobody, but we are coming. You hear me? We are coming. And God, he honors it too. Because I'm telling you, it takes a bold person to stand in this sector and say Jesus. And say anything positive. It takes a bold person. It does. So, I was trying to see that car. I was like, what in the world? But, yeah. It definitely takes a bold person to stand in this sector. So, anyway, tomorrow is church, you guys. So, everybody, I don't know what time. I will set the time. Because I'm going in the restaurant today and I'm going to finish what I got to finish. Hopefully I can finish everything today. If not, God is in charge, so we'll succeed. You better know it. One thing about God, he loves love. So as long as we is speaking with love and we sharing love, we covered. No weapon formed against the PPP pages, shall prosper. You hear me? Say have a great day. You too. You have a great day too, y'all. So I'm about to get off here. We've been up here 75 minutes. Me and Miss Ginger and Miss Bless Haynes, we have been in here. So my little spot right here. I miss this little spot, y'all. I miss it. Police out early this morning. So anyway, oh no, I can't drive with them glasses on. They is terrible. So that let me know I ain't that blind. I just need it for reading. But anyway, I'm leaving out our little spot, y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. I'm probably gonna go live again. I know Miss Love said she didn't see the restaurant, but I will go live, Miss Love, again when I get there today, so you can see, or even you can pull up the other video that I did yesterday. But I'm about to get on this little road, y'all. I'm like I'm about to go somewhere far, child. I live like 3 minutes from here. But I'll see you guys later on. Y'all have a blessed day. I love each and every one of y'all. And that's that on that.